Did you change it?
What's wrong?
What's wrong with my transmog?
You
I'm trying to find it. Did you make it some kind of weird Ronald McDonald thing?
No.
Is that what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, that's what all my current gear looks like. Well, that's the whole idea. It's supposed to look.
It does look scary.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
All right, back up, guys. All right, that's pretty badass. Okay. Go ahead and open up your notes if you guys had them from last week.
Make sure to get a health stone.
Yes, please, health stones.
I don't remember how to open it back up.
Just click on the mini-map icon, go to note, and hit enable.
The I-beam reminds me of that boss from Legion in the raid we were doing. How when you had the thing on you, you had to move out.
Yeah, it's really
First
similar.
boss, whatever that thing was called.
Can we throw out raid buffs again real quick for Mogujin? Thanks, guys. Okay, so this is a 3-phase encounter. Doomed and I have some taunt swaps to do. There's some ads that come in. But basically, the first thing to watch out for is Surging Darkness. So basically, he's going to fill the whole room up with a one-shot, and there's going to be one safe zone. It's like a donut. It changes every time. If you guys look at the Zekvaz channel on Discord, I actually put a map in there. So basically, depending on where that safe zone is, it's either on top of the boss, in a ring around him, or outside the ring. So basically, when he starts to cast that, we're all going to run to the middle, and then depending on where the safe zone is, we'll run out to that safe zone. That is throughout the entire fight. All 3 phases, he casts that. Phase 1, he does some Cthulhu stuff. Cthulhu's eye is going to pop up behind him, and basically he's going to do that chain I-beam shit from AQ40. So we're just going to have the whole raid basically stack up in one spot. You get targeted by the I-beam, you move out. And then in that little dark area to the sides, those corners behind him, ads are going to come out. We're going to snare the ads, cleave them down. Okay? So move to the safe zone, move out of the raid if you get targeted by I-beam, snare and cleave the ads.
Drop the clouds on the side of the room.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, yeah.
So phase 2, some people are going to get a random debuff. I forget what it's called. But basically after a couple of seconds, you're going to drop a cloud. You want to drop them in kind of these alcoves where nobody's going to be standing. Because just like on the Yogg-Saron fight in Uldir, if you step into a cloud, it spawns a really hard-hitting ad that we have to tank. We don't want to have to do that. So drop the clouds out of the way, and then don't ever step in the clouds again. And then later on in the phase, he's going to summon some ads that we have to silence and cleave down, basically. Phase 3, orbs are going to drop from the ceiling.
So that's the party.
We're going to have one DPS soak each orb. And basically just make sure you're looking at the raid when you do it, because that'll influence the direction it goes.
Is like going over
blow all your cooldowns, because then you're going to get mind controlled after 30 seconds or so after you get the orb. And that's basically it. Like, I kind of put some cliff notes in the note for you guys. It sounds like a lot, but I feel like once we kind of get in the rhythm we'll kind of get an idea of what we need to be doing. So for this first pull, Doomed and I are going to tank him where he is. We're basically just going to spin him around, and we're going to have the raid pretty much stack up behind him. So you can probably move up a little bit closer.
Oh, that shield looks cool. Sorry.
I'll put a marker like here-ish. It's not like Vectis where you guys have to be like literally on top of each other, but please try and kind of stay clumped up, because whoever gets targeted by the I-beam needs to run out. Just like Cthulhu, the damage jumps up every time the I-beam jumps. So if you don't get out of the raid, you'll pretty much just one-shot everybody. Okay, I know that was a lot of info, so we're just going to jump in and give it a shot. Just focus on phase 1 for now, guys. Stack behind him, move out for I-beam, and then we'll kind of figure out the Surging Darkness. It's going to take a couple of wipes, all right? Any big questions before we start?
Yeah, how do you want to do the tank swap? Do you want me to pull it after the second attack, or do you want to take all 3 and then swap?
Let's try it with taunt after the stagger. So healers, what this is going to do is basically going to put a debuff on both tanks to where we're going to take 50% less healing. If that turns out to be a big problem, the other way we can do it is have one tank takes 0 healing and the other one is normal. So we'll just kind of see how that goes.
All right, so I'll swap after the shatter because it goes Woodlash and then shatter.
Exactly. Yeah, please flask up, guys. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so the first I-beam is coming in about 40 seconds, so we got some time. Just kind of get used to the damage right now. First Void Lash. Wait for it. All right, now taunt. That was really pitiful damage. Like, that was not anything. All right, Surging Darkness. Everybody in the middle, right here, and we'll figure out where the safe zone is. Okay, everybody on top of the boss, on top of the boss. All right, here's the I-beam, Kaladin out.
It was too far.
All right. All good. Go ahead and wipe it, guys. Honestly, though, that's the whole first phase. Is the Surging Darkness, move out for the I-beam, and then we gotta snare and burn down the ads.
I have a question. When we move in the middle, do we want to like avoid being in front of the boss still?
He doesn't really do a frontal cone as far as I know, but still probably, yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can just be kind of inside of his model. The reason, like, if you look at the map, the reason why we all kind of go to the middle is because it's kind of easier to run out than it is to run in if the safe zone's in the middle.
Okay.
But let me actually check.
That thing that reduces healing done to you is a frontal cone.
Okay. That's good to know, because then I'm screwing it up when I do the tank swap.
Hey, nice. Don't hate me.
What's up?
I just got another BOE epic.
What?
You are right. It is so easy to make money this expansion.
I mean, this is the second one I found today, and it was off a trash mob that I forgot to loot. But if it makes you feeling better, I'm lost and I'm just running around trying to find y'all.
Nah, you're here. All right, guys, food up. Go ahead and rebuff. Honestly, that's all of phase 1, guys. So we just got to clean that up. I will try and give a call out to when the I-beam's coming in. Just try and kind of pay attention to the timer. I don't know what mods you guys are running, but for me at least, it popped up who it was on. So you just got to make sure you run out as soon as possible. So like,
yeah, I felt like I moved out pretty quick, but
I feel
I
like you
agree.
had
Maybe you
time,
just didn't
but-
go far enough.
yeah, I guess so. Because I was like way to the side, but
Yeah, it hit me for 117k for some reason. But like I saw you off to the left. I don't know why.
Yeah, so the dungeon journal doesn't actually give a range indicator, but yeah, I would just say like at
Oh,
least
it says it
10 or 15
leap
rounds.
the tooltip on I-beam. 43k shadow damage and leaping to nearby allies for increased damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it probably hit
You
a few
just didn't
people
get out
before it
far
hit
enough.
me.
So
Well,
you have to
it-
be far away from every single person, not just like from the group.
Yes, so that's why the raid really needs to clump up on Star. Like everybody should be real tight on that, so that Kaladin or whoever gets it can kind of go over to like these alcoves.
What if we
So-
clump up a little bit more to one side of the room so there's more room on the other side of the room to run to? Does that make any sense?
I'm fine with that too. Let's give it another shot like this,
Okay.
so that the ads come down the middle and we can cleave onto the boss, and we'll kind of tweak it if we need to.
One thought we could have is say, so we're going to the square with the I-beam, right?
Yep.
That direction. If you don't have the I-beam and you see someone else does, just take a couple steps in the other direction.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt. And it's only ever on one person, and it seems to not be super frequent. Then the other thing is, and again, I'll try and call this out. When those ads come in, we need to have like Frost Nova, Tar Trap, Frozen Orb, anything we got to slow them, and then just cleave them down. Because those are actually not tankable. They'll just fixate on random people. Yes, Earthbind, thank you. Okay. Everybody got rebuffs? Doom, to make it easy, because it didn't seem like a lot of damage, let's just taunt after the full combo so there's less mistakes. So just start off on the side of the boss, and then we'll just swap.
Okay.
And we'll kind of see how that goes. All right. Start moving up, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2,
All right, here we go.
1.
All right, 40 seconds on I-beam. Clean swap, clean swap. All right, Surging Darkness, move in, guys. All right, we can see where that line is, so just make sure you're in the safe zone. All right, move all the way in, guys, all the way in. I-beam's in 9 seconds, so stack up on Star, guys. It's on prod. Ads are up. Tar trap, slow.
No, it's bouncing.
Do your best to clean up those ads, guys. We're doing really good so far. Next I-beam is in about 10 seconds. I-beam's coming in 2, 3, 2, 1. Prod, get out. Okay, so it hits a couple of people, so you guys just kind of have to pay attention. Surging Darkness, get ready to move in. We also got ads up. Do what you can to slow and snare. All the way in, guys, on top of the boss. Alright, move out. Alright, we chained that I-beam.
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry.
No, I didn't call that one out, but... Alright, much better that time, guys. We just really got to pay attention to that I-beam timer, because that's really going to be the big thing in this first phase.
Make sure you're stacked on star. There were a couple of people out to the left where the people are going to move the I-beam.
Alright, so we had a little bit of trouble with this on Vectus the other day. When I say stack, I mean up each other's asses. Like, stack. There's no reason people should be a couple of yards to the left or the right. But way cleaner in phase 1 that time, guys. We just really got to pay attention to that I-beam timer.
Is it only one I-beam, or is there multiple people that get selected?
It looks to be like 3.
The second time I had it on me.
So let me actually see.
It's definitely bouncing because it shows, at least on my add-ons, it shows like a 1, a 2, and a 3. Every time it bounces, it goes up a number.
Okay. So in that case, why don't we just set up a couple of different markers? And again, this is going to be something you guys are just kind of gonna have to pay attention, because I can't really micromanage who goes where. So green, purple, and blue should all be safe spots if everyone's clumped up on yellow. So just watch where people are going. Ideally, it'll be sequentially instead of at the same time. So number 1 will go to blue, number 2 to green, number 3 to purple, kind of a thing. But again, just use your head. Make sure you're not going to the same spot. But the most important thing is that you just get out of the raid. All right, let's make sure we got all buffs up. Good news is it looks like we're doing really well with that Surging Darkness. Just keep an eye on where that kind of safety line is. And like we said before, just do not stand in front of the boss. All right, let's give this another shot. And Doomed, if you hit the combo and I'm not taunting, like, I need you to yell at me, like, I need a taunt.
Okay.
Like, please don't be afraid to be vocal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Darkness in 15, I-beam in 40. All right, Darkness, move in. All right, it's on the boss. So you guys are good where you are. All right, now we move in. I-beams in 9 seconds. Get ready to move out. Here it comes. Jank, out. Rod. Kaladin. Ads are out. Much cleaner that time, guys. Really nicely done. Get these ads down and get back to staying stacked. Keep it clean. I-beam in 5. Get ready. Stack, stack, stack. Alright, Kaladin. Jank. Ryu. Surging Darkness coming in. Adds in about 5. Alright, here comes the darkness, guys. Get ready. Alright, raid's good where you are. Move in, move in, move in. I-beam in 3 seconds. Stack up, Raid. Ivy out. Mogu out.
Come on.
Ryu. Take heals, guys. Alright, regroup, guys. Stack back up on Star. We're doing okay. Hellstones if you got them. Help out the healers. We are almost to phase 2, guys. Stay focused. I-beam coming out in 7 seconds. I-beam on crazy. Taunt. Kaizeri. You ready for Surging
I
Darkness?
feel like the rooting on the ads is hurting more than helping.
Okay.
Because some of them just hang out at the end.
We're about to go into phase 2, guys. Clean these up. We're about to get caster ads. I mean, all DPS on caster ads. Interrupt, interrupt. Doom, we're going to drag the boss over.
He's voiding. Unless he phases.
Interrupt those caster ads, guys. Alright, it's a wipe.
So we can CC them if that would make it easier.
Well, it sounds like it wouldn't be better for DPS.
Yeah, I mean, if we stay stacked and they just group, I think that's probably best.
Okay, so
no,
let's
I'm
do
saying
that.
for the casters.
What about them?
You can CC the casters.
Oh, then let's absolutely do that. So we'll just start with the top of the triangle.
Yeah, CC the back.
So somebody
That
can
could be
CC the
easiest.
2 far ones, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that way we're not all interruptless when the back ones are like, "Hey, we're gonna keep shooting you."
Yeah, so let's just do that then. Alright. Much cleaner phase 1 that time, guys. Hopefully the callouts are helping. If they're not, I can turn that back a little bit.
I think they definitely help.
So right where we're standing now is where those caster ads are going to come out. So what I think we will do is Doom and I will drag the boss so that he's facing like about here. We can pull into the middle of the triangle. I'm just worried that might cause issues with the frontal cone. Unless we just face him like directly back like this. That would probably work actually, right? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think that makes sense, except you're going to walk right past the 2 CC'd ads.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that can be avoided.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little tricky. Yeah, I tried to drag him, keeping an eye on that timer.
That's going to be the problem with moving them is the void lash.
Well, the other thing that we can do, because the raid's still going to be kind of in between star and triangle, is we can just wait for a void lash to go off and then move him right after.
If we can push the first phase a little bit faster, we can hopefully have no other ads up when the caster ads come up. That time we have both.
Alternatively, guys, the other way that we can kind of do this is we can just tank him right here from the get-go. So then the raid would stack on triangle, and the other markers would be where you run to with I-beam. So then he's already in position for the caster ads. All right, when we have the first bio break, everybody's gonna go get some coffee and some sugar because it's way too quiet in here.
Yes, sir.
I went and bought Sundrop while I was at Walmart, so
Fantastic.
soda.
I'm eating my daughter's chocolate countdown calendar from last year's Christmas.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's
we need to
a
talk about
little
the right choices.
Oh, it's still good. The date on it was fine.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it still looks fine. It didn't have stuff growing out of it.
Let's give this a shot, and we'll kind of see how this goes with the phase transition. So we'll just have the raid stack on triangle. Yeah, let's give this a shot.
From the get-go or from phase 2?
Let's go from the get-go and just see if that makes the transition a little bit cleaner. And if it really screws up our phase 1, we can swap back.
Sorry, you probably covered this, but do the ads spawn like around him or like a specific spot?
So they spawn in specific spots. So, well,
We're not CCing, they're going to end up running to us eventually anyways.
yes,
which is great.
Correct.
Just making sure so I can keep my eye out for him.
The phase 1 ads will come from around where he's standing now. They should just come from those back corners that are dark. Although they started to kind of just appear next to us. But regardless, the phase 2 ads always are on this triangle right here.
And we want to CC the ones that are next to you too.
Correct. So that means that, like, we can't be using like Avenger Shield or Keg Smash or anything like that. We got to just do single target stuff so we don't break the CC. The tanks, I mean.
What if we tank him
Yeah,
right here in
no
the middle?
Avengers Shield.
We can do that too. The thing about having him on the triangle is it allows DPS to cleave off the ads onto the boss. So it just helps for DPS.
Yeah, I can see that.
Then do we want to have like a rotation? Like we're gonna do this caster first, and then do this one, and then do this one.
Yeah, I would just do it clockwise. Like I would just do the one at triangle and then move to the one over here. And then just like cross behind the boss and do the one over here. Gabe, are you talking like center of the room being here?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Chocolate hurt my teeth.
I have a question on phase 2. Because I got the debuff, the Roiling Deceit or whatever it is.
Yep.
And after that expires, it drops a cloud. Does that cloud go in the direction I'm facing?
No.
The cloud,
The cloud's supposed to be dropped in the holes.
It drops, like you want to drop it in the alcoves, and it'll kind of move around like it used to on Yogg Saron.
Yeah, it said it just slowly drifts through the room, and if it reaches an enemy, it spawns a pretty shitty ad.
Yes. So just try and drop them in the alcoves. And we'll just kind of have to pay attention.
Also, what happens if you get mind controlled?
So if you get mind controlled, that's in phase 3. We just nuke you to 50%, and then you're no longer mind controlled.
But blow all your CDs before that happens.
Yes.
Right.
Because it also gives you a damage buff, so you'll be doing mad damage anyways.
And you don't want to blow us up.
Correct. Okay, so we'll try tanking him in the middle. Let me rearrange these marks a bit. So green's going to be the new stack location. And I'll set up these markers again. Actually, let me just set them up like they were. To eliminate any confusion. Okay. Let me grab a food buff real quick. Go ahead and check your buffs, guys. And we'll give us another shot. So we're gonna do the same layout. I'm gonna pull him back here, and I'm just gonna spin him around. So then at least we'll be able to cleave for the first caster ad that comes out. But yeah, go ahead and forget about the slowing on the phase 1 ads, and we'll just kind of see how that goes, if it's better. Okay.
Five, four, three.
Just give me a second to turn this guy around before he gets DPS. Alright, Surge in Darkness in 10, we got I-Beam in about 35. You ready for Surging Darkness? Taunt? Everybody in? Let's see where it's going to be. Alright, we're good right here. I-Beam in 15, guys. 15. Everybody in, on top of the boss. Check the line, make sure you're over it. I-Beam in 10. Out, out. Don't stand in front. I-Beam back up tight. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Out, out, out. Alright, that's a light. Crazy, what boss mod are you running?
DBM.
For what it's worth, guys, I'm running bigwigs and it's showing up on time for me. So I don't know if people want to switch or give it a shot. Or maybe you just need to update your boss mods. But definitely something to check on raid nights.
I updated all my stuff on Switch.
Okay. The other thing is it just puts a marker above your head. So just kind of keep an eye out for when it's
almost impossible to tell if it's on you because everyone's grouped up.
That's fair. Or check your debuffs, something. I mean, the other, or just go get bigwigs, something. But like I'll try and call them out, but you know, as fast as possible, you gotta get that person out of the group.
Alright, let me relog real quick. I'm downloading Bigwigs and getting ready to feed you.
If you want, I can call out when we need the taunt swap. That way it's one less thing you gotta watch for.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for what it's worth, guys, I have both installed and I keep them updated, and I just have one disabled. So in case I ever need to switch between the two, it makes it a little bit easier.
I just let my UI be ridiculously overcrowded and run both. That way I have all the information.
Hey man, as long as it doesn't screw you up.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Alright, guys. Same thing as last time, only better.
Need 5 seconds.
Yeah, no sweat. Alright, here we go, guys. Same thing, just give me like 3 sunders so I can turn them around.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I beam in 40, darkness in 15. Darkness in 5. You ready, guys? Here it comes. Alright, stay raid's good, raid's good. I beam in about 15, guys. 15. Move in. I beam in 5 seconds. Get ready, guys. Pay attention. Crazy, crazy. Vlad. And Jank. Okay.
Did you take that debuff from that?
No, I think Jank did. Here, go ahead and switch out. I'm good. Because you have the shatter debuff. I beam in 5 seconds, guys. Stack up tight. Here it comes, here it comes. Douche. Jank. Vlad. Really clean, guys. Darkness in 5. Get ready. Coming in. Alright. Good so far. Everybody in, on top of the boss. Just don't stand in front of him, guys. Out, out, out. I beam, gay bar. Ivy.
Alright.
Kazari. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Go ahead and push him into phase 2. Couple more percent. Got I beam in 15. 2 more percent, guys. Let's not get another one. Alright, transition. We're good. You ready for ads coming out? We're gonna kill the one on his ass and CC the other 2, okay? We got a whole minute until the next darkness.
Still have heroism too. Time more.
Okay, so they're just around him. I'm turning him. Get the one on the other side of the boss. Yep. Do not cross in front of the boss. Do not cross in front of the boss. Go ahead and bloodlust, guys. On, please. Alright, good, good, good. Make sure we get those interrupted, guys. Very clean.
We got a big ad up.
Yep, we got a big ad up. Somebody dropped the cloud right by the boss. Good job, guys.
Here's doing AoE.
Alright, get that last ad down. Surging darkness in 5 seconds, guys. Be ready to move back to the boss. 4 seconds, guys. Be ready to move. Okay, turning him, stay out of the middle. Everybody in. Alright, we're good. We got a big ad up. Really watch those clouds, guys. Alright, rinse and repeat. Same thing. Do not cross in front of the boss.
Can you see the back ones?
Huh?
Mine got broke.
We're okay, guys. We're okay. Just stay focused. Just interrupt what we can. Make sure you guys are dropping those clouds away from the raid. We got everybody alive. Everybody's doing real good. "15 seconds until darkness. Pump out some DPS on the boss.
What?
Alright, just watch the clouds, guys. Watch the clouds. Alright, darkness. Come on in. Let's see where it's going to be. Alright, we're good. We're good. Watch the safe zones, guys. Everybody in on top of the boss. Okay, I'm turning him. Do not be in front of the boss. On. Alright. Very clean, guys. Very clean. Use stuns, whatever hard CC you got. We can push this to phase 3. Go ahead and clean up that last ad. And we got 5% on the boss. Ponte? Darkness in 10. Pump out some deeps on the boss, guys. Alright, here we go. Get ready to move. Alright, we're good, we're good. Move in. Turn him. Alright, we got more ads, guys. Huh? Watch the darkness. Watch the clouds, guys. Oh, fuck. We got interrupted. Yep, that was my bad. That was on me, guys.
What was happening?
We pushed him to phase 3, and we didn't soak the orbs. That was all on me, guys. I was so focused on the ads.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. Like, we did awesome. So
That was
really good practice.
Jesus, this guy is harsh.
I think
This guy's a real asshole.
Oh, hey. I got MC'd at the end, so I lived. Yay, durability.
Can you pick me up since I haven't released yet?
Yes, please release. You lazy douche. Oh, I'm sorry, douche. That was rude. Hang on, I need to repair mount real quick.
There's one out. I think this is really doable. I think we're making really good progress on this.
100% doable. So the breakpoints, and actually I'm going to add them in. Phase 2 is at 65%. Phase 3 starts at 35%. So once we get to 35%, there's no more ads, there's no more I-beam. All it is, there's no more clouds, there's nothing. There's still going to be the ones on the ground, so don't step in them, but no more new clouds. All we have to do is we have to soak the orbs. So when the orbs come down, and I don't know if there's a timer, I'll try and call them out. When the orbs come down, 1 DPS needs to run and soak each orb. And then below all your CDs. All right, we're an hour in. Go ahead and take a bio, guys, and we'll meet back here in 5. Get a stretch, grab a drink, do your thing.
Can Zambin get an invite?
Yes.
Just a couple feel out bowls. That was really good.
That is really good. And healers, we are kind of on the cusp of 20. So we're kind of in that zone of we could run 4 or we could run 5 healers. It's actually probably better if we stick with 4, but just let me know how it's going. But I'll be right back.
And as far as those ads were going, I know we're on a break, but I was trying to mark the skull for the one that we should be focusing. So like, if one's broken,
that's probably more beneficial than.
Yeah, that's helpful.
And I was trying to yank them close to so we could cleave as we could, but it's like a 15-second cooldown, so I can't always. 25 seconds. You know.
Like when they're in the AOE, like I can't even get near him, so that works. This counterspell doesn't have a silence mechanism or mechanic anymore. Otherwise, they just walk in.
Just see it is back, guys. Alright, so we're just missing Prod and Crazy Legs.
I'm back. I was logged out when you did the raid check. I'm here.
Alright, guess what? Rod, are you here?
If you are running big wigs, if you go to this specific boss in the outline menu, you can put a countdown on IBeam and emphasize it, so it will make it extra aware for you.
Oh, yeah.
You can also make it so that it only shows you when the I-beam is on you, and it doesn't show you when it's on anyone else. So then you're like, if you see it, you know it's you. I don't know if that might help some people.
You can. That is nice.
So I should get big wigs, you said?
That's definitely my preference.
What does it tell you the DBM doesn't? Like, how is it different? I don't think I've ever used big wigs.
I mean, I use it because it's lighter on like system resources, like memory and stuff, but I also just think that the bars and timers and stuff are cleaner, and it just seems to be more accurate in my experience. But like Crazy Legs was saying, you can go in and there's options for every single boss ability. So you can pick, for example, I-beam and tell it to make that bar extra big and have it yell at you that I-beam is coming in 3, 2, 1, etc. So you can kind of customize it to however, like whatever abilities are important for you.
I'm gonna reload real quick.
Okay. Alright, when Alice is back, we're ready to go. Go ahead and check your buffs, guys. Make sure you got food. Check your flask durations. They should be running out right about now.
You know, I really feel like the male undead got shortchanged during the dancing.
I don't know.
know. The guitar playing is pretty cool.
Yeah, but they basically just jump and or guitar play for the whole time.
Have you seen a Thorn Nail dance?
Yeah.
MC Hammer.
Totally.
Oh, that doesn't work.
The Thorn Nail is like the worst in the game.
Come over here and do it. In the back of the room. Where the rest of the cool kids are dancing. I like the Torin dance.
Ericus has to get over there with them dance. The Torin male dance looks like a celebration dance.
The male orc though is probably the best.
No, Blood Elf is pretty solid.
Yeah. The orc dance is one of my guys' names. Crazy.
Norwegian, you here, bud?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, pump up on star. Let's get this guy dead.
Eater did.
All right. Same thing. Just give me a hot second to turn around before you DPS.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Darkness in 15, I beam in 40, guys. Darkness in 3, get ready to move.
On it.
Here we go, guys. Alright, rate's good, rate's good. Move in, all the way in. Alright, move out. Turn boss. I beam in 3, get ready to move out, guys. I beam, coming out, Kaladin. Alos. Fraud.
On.
Okay. Next I beam in about 20 seconds, guys. I beam in 5 seconds. Raid pump up, get ready, here it comes. Douche. Hot dock. Gay bar. Surging darkness in 3 seconds, guys. Get ready to move. Here it comes. Alright, great, good. Ads coming in. Move in. Watch the front of the boss. I beam in 5. Back to star. Back to star. Bump up tight, guys. Douche. Alos. Gay bar. Alright, really clean, guys. Let's push into phase 2. Get ready for caster ads. Alright, we're in phase 2. We got a minute till the next darkness. Caster ads are coming out. Turning the boss. Start on skull, guys. Do not be in front of the boss. Watch the clouds, guys. Drop them in the alcoves. Really clean so far, guys. Keep it up. Stay focused. Keep that last ad down and back to the boss. 15 seconds to the next darkness. Go ahead and turn it back, Doom. Perfect. Darkness coming in 5, guys. Here it comes. You ready to move? Alright, we're good. Just watch the barrier, guys. Alright, move in, move in. Turning in. Don't stand in front, guys. Alright.
Fear as a healer.
Get hot doc up, please.
Got 10 seconds. Don't charge.
Alright. Next round of clouds is coming out, guys. Watch your debuffs. Surging darkness in 20 seconds. Alright, 8% to push into phase 3. Surging darkness is coming out, guys. Watch your standing. Start moving in. Alright, we're good, we're good. Turning the boss. Move in. Ads are up. Alright, we're in phase 3, guys. DPS, watch out for the orbs. Whoever's closest, just take it. Yes, please. Alright, watch the orbs, guys. Not seeing timers for one yet. Might be 30%.
Yeah, clouds are still going.
Yeah. It's all good. Alright, hit him hard. Let's just make the space transition. Okay, orb is coming in 8 seconds. I don't see it. Anybody see it? Coming down.
It's right there in the middle.
Okay. Alright. Whoever got that, blow all your cooldowns. You're about to get MC'd. We got another one coming down, yep. Thanks, Rod. Do not stand in front of the boss.
To the bosses.
This is the rest of the fight, guys. Just watch the orbs. We got one coming down. Close in. Alright, alright. Use health stones if you got them, guys. DPS on Alos. As soon as that MC goes off, that's where all DPS should be. Surging darkness in 5%. 5 seconds.
We got a pop. We got a.
I got the ad.
Fear. Into the one shot. I'm dead.
Everybody move in. I have ad and boss on me. You can pick up the other ad if you can. Somebody get this orb to the left of the boss. I need a DPS to the far side of the boss. Far side of the boss. You got him doomed? I think that's a wipe, guys.
Whoever gets MC, that is interruptible also.
What do you mean that is? Oh, the cast.
Half off that they do is interruptible. So even if we have to MC them for a second while we're killing other ads, it's manageable.
You just might want to back up.
3.5% though, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we just gotta clean up. I think what kind of screwed us there was we got some clouds drifting and some people stepped in.
People got theatered into.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, Warlock mind control sucks.
So yeah, guys, Paladin stun, Demon Hunter stun, like whatever we got to kind of CC those mind control people.
Yeah,
So we don't have to worry
I
about that.
wish I saved it for
Yeah, say, I'm so weak. Don't blow it on me, man. Nobody's blow by blow.
I have no comment.
You don't want to give the blow by blow?
Ivy, if he gets it, drop your tremor totem. I didn't see that the lock got it. We would have saved this. I didn't see that the lock had the thing. I would have dropped my tremor totem.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until after we were all running like chickens.
It's all good, now we know.
So this mofo's gonna die. Let's do this.
Alright, go ahead and rebuff, guys. Check your food buffs.
And Amicus Bigwigs is way better.
I love it, man. It's the best. Just waiting on Prod. Alright, guys, here we go. Same thing. Let's go.
Who's that?
This is a real life friend of mine.
You have real friends?
I know, crazy.
Bye.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, darkness in 15, I beam in 40. Darkness coming out. It kind of feels like he does the same pattern with this every time. Move in, guys.
Actually, it goes in and then it goes out.
Yeah.
I beam 5.
Stack up on star.
1.
Hot dock.
1.
Out. Morse. Crazy legs. Alright, good shit, guys. Get the ads down. Next eye beams in 20, and then darkness in 30. Jank, out. Morse. Zubin. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Darkness coming in. Alright, we're good. Don't stand in front of the boss. You ready to move in? I beam in 5, guys. Stack up on star as soon as this is done.
1, 2, 1.
I fucked that up, dude.
Ooh.
2, 1.
Glad out.
I think it's white.
Yeah, probably. Just wipe it up, guys. Sorry, dude, that was on me. I thought that was the second one.
Now we have a IV go off.
My thoughts about the I-beam is that, especially for the DPS, it's worth it to focus a little bit more on making sure we get that out to sacrifice your DPS. Like, it doesn't matter if you do 8.5 versus 8K if you stand in with a beam that's a wipe. So just when the I-beams are coming, just focus and make sure that if you get it on you, try and get it out the best you can.
Bliss, we have Malcolo. If you think that'll help healing. We may be a little healer heavy.
I think we're okay the way we are if you're needing the DPS.
Okay.
It really helped when I put the right spec in.
Alright.
It just really sucks that the boss would die without the AoE here. Really frustrating.
Yeah, but I mean, we know we can get there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, we'll get it, man.
Ryan's better than the raid boss. Told you we shouldn't trust warlocks. They use void and spell magic. That's like awful.
No, we're good, guys. We're gonna stick with the same killer setup for now.
I think I messed up the lock. You get a new health zone?
Just send me whisper if you need me. Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good, man.
You can blame traffic.
We look like those guys in some animes when they're playing rock, paper, scissors really fast.
Actually, you just look like a Dragon Ball Z fight scene.
That's literally what I was thinking. Goku versus like shit.
Alright, just waiting on horse.
What, so we can wipe us again?
Alright, here we go, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Darkness in 8 seconds, guys. I beam in 30. Come on. Here we go, guys. 15. I beam in 5, stack up on star, guys.
2, 1.
Here it comes, here it comes. Vlad.
1.
Rod.
1.
Crazy legs.
1.
Alright.
I beam in 10. Stack up tight, guys.
4.
I beam coming out. 2 seconds. Here it comes. Kaiser. K-bar.
1.
Ryu. Darkness in 3, guys. We're ready to move. Ads coming out. Move in. I beam in 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
List.
1.
Wars out.
1.
Alright.
K-bar.
1.
Alright, phase 2, guys. We got 15 seconds till caster ads. Gonna do the same exact thing. Caster ads in 5. Clouds in 10. Turning the boss. Alright, all DPS on skull. Far side. Go around the boss's butt. Really clean so far, guys. Keep it up. Darkness in 18. Darkness in 5. We're gonna have clouds intersecting with darkness. So just watch your clouds. Do the best you can, guys. Move in, move in. Alright. Ads are up. Good yank. We have 30 seconds till the next darkness, guys.
Careful of that cloud.
Yeah, please watch the clouds, guys. Darkness coming in. Turning the boss. Come on in, guys. Do not be in front of the boss. All right, we're good. We're good. Alright, burn these ads and we're going to push them to phase 3, guys. 20 seconds on darkness.
Oh.
That moon can silence.
I love it so much.
Alright, 5 seconds on darkness, guys. We're in phase 3.
Orbs
are
up
going
in
to come
5.
down. 5 seconds, guys.
Lust.
Yes, please, lust.
We would just want to avoid having yours get a cloud.
That would be great.
Do we see where it is?
It's right in
Thunder
front of the
Man.
raid. There's one on the left side of the boss, guys.
Left side.
We got one on the right side of the boss, guys. Somebody soak that.
I don't see anything.
It's right into the boss's right side where the frozen orb is, guys.
Give me clears.
I think it's on me.
We got one running towards.
Okay, we
front
got
of the boss on
one.
the right side now.
One on the boss to the left side, guys. Alright, there we go. Just watch for the MC, guys. Alos is MC.
Come on.
Surging darkness, guys.
I'm
We're gonna
MC.
move in.
I'm clear. I hit a cloud.
You hit 2
I hit
clouds.
2
Here it comes.
clouds.
Move in, move
Great
in.
cloud.
Somebody soak.
Just burn, just burn.
Just burn the boss, guys. Just burn the fucking boss. Nice job.
Nice.
Yay!
Ah, whew.
I love you guys.
Way to push through, guys. Really nicely done.
Does anybody need a 355 male girdle?
Go ahead and message all roles to Bliss, and she'll take care of that.
Just link it in chat and if you want. Or
So,
any officer, doesn't matter.
yeah, any officer, just so we have it somewhat organized.
Yes. So when do you want us to roll for? Vlad.
Hold on.
Just hang
Okay.
on. Bliss will take care of that. In the meantime, let's all get a picture. We want face or ass?
Yes, please.
He's kind of in a bad spot, actually. He's kind of turned.
He didn't say face in ass.
But you should have.
All right.
Okay, I have a slight dilemma. I got a piece of loot that I'm really not going to be able to use right now. But I did win that roll, so I could trade it for whoever won. Because I don't want to get 2 pieces off of one boss, do you know what I mean?
It's up to you, bud.
Just let me know, because you're in it, right?
Yeah, I got a piece. So I'll just, so it could just go to whoever. I said, like, Doom can take it. Because I don't want to take 2 pieces.
Face towards square, guys.
I'm using
Alright.
one-handers right now still.
Nice job, guys.
This mace looks like a lantern.
If anybody else has anything they want to donate, if you'll send it to me in a tell, it's easier for me to see what people need to roll on.
Yeah, so going forward, guys, just message things you want to roll off to Bliss, and she'll take care of that. All right, guys, let's head back to the right. We're gonna go back to where we started, and we got to go back to Vectus.
Would it not be easier to just clear up?
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's fine.
Hey, so Morris brought up a good point. It wasn't like people were still getting feared, and it wasn't him. So there's something else.
I think it's just the cast. Like when you're MC'd, you just cast a fear. I think, unless we interrupt it.
All right, so for next week, we just rotate totem.
Yeah. Or just interrupt as best we can.
The problem with Moore's getting it is his howling fear, and he feared everybody, not just one person.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, good job adapting to the pools, guys. I know those were kind of hard to see.
Congrats, Andrew.
Really nice kill, guys.
God, that feels good.
Yeah.
Every day, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, poop hurts, guys.
Yeah, no shit.
Tomatoes.
All right, let's get reses up before we pull.
Thank you.
Warcrafts are so broken right now.
You know what's funny is they just got nerfed too.
Oh my god.
Doom, can you pick up the ads? Yeah, nice job. Everybody on the big guy, please. Let's just kill him first. Unless these bloods just melt.
Looks like we're gonna melt.
Yeah, I think it's a 50 DKP minus.
What they're coming to you.
Go ahead and release it. He's dead.
Oh. I'm gonna blame that on.
Yeah, just release, guys. That's fine.
Yeah. You didn't pull him back.
Whose idea was it to pull this trap?
I will take responsibility for that.
That's the death of
Well, I mean, it's the same mobs. We just had to probably do more of them because you would have had to do the whole other half of the circle.
Oh, that was fun.
That's one word for it. Oh my god, Prawn, I can't believe you didn't die.
Are these the AoE 8 ads?
They're the poop ads, yeah.
Now entering the viral ecology wing. This laboratory contains thousands of the most dangerous.
Oh, ease of access. What?
I was just trying to speed things up. So, if these guys are blood and they just transfer through it, we are.
Pretty much.
Malaria.
Man, that guy was like, fuck your freezing trap.
Hey, that wasn't me.
That's kinda shitty. Quick, everybody go around the corner, let's find a cider.
Or just you, just be a bad
Or that.
We got one that got his infest off, so it's gonna pop back out.
Dumpster.
You're stunnable too, so when they're doing infest, you can stop it. You're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I tried to hammer justice and it didn't work.
Well, I did it when they weren't infesting. That's weird.
Really?
My bad.
Alright, well.
Okay, run out.
Well, I thought that would let us not pull the boss. That's my fault.
It's all good.
Go Aldo.
Hopefully we can hearth and take this with us to Orgrimmar.
The door closes.
I made it.
Well, the trash still followed.
This is the worst place to fight ever.
Everybody's LOS.
Yeah. You're all on your own. I'm following Amy. Amy, please.
Okay, well, trash is dead, door's open.
I'm healthy.
We do it the PD way.
Hey, John, you want to run up there and face both boss again?
Sure, man.
All right, since we got Hot Dog AFK, let's just go ahead and do the 5-minute bio now. Go ahead and take 5 guys, and then we'll get started on Vectus.
Oh, I would love some 5 guys.
Dude, for real.
So legit.
Yeah.
Hey. Get off my bed.
Has taken over jurisdiction on this particular case from the local authorities. Please don't worry. As it stands, after investigating certain events, we believe all this could be tied back to the moment the twins' parents were shot to death. First, their parents defect from East Germany and are murdered soon after that. Then staff from the hospital where the children were treated are also murdered. Political terrorism may be a possibility. Those children might hold a major key to this whole mystery. They need protection. Please do your best to find them, Inspector. We certainly will. Excuse us. Interesting. A Japanese doctor demoted by the director, and then his engagement with the director's daughter broken right before the incident.
But the man was in the bar drinking at the time the crime was committed. I checked.
Alright guys, check your flasks. We should be coming up on the last couple minutes here. Alright, so we're just waiting for blood. Okay,
I'm here.
so-
Sorry, I'm here. I was messaging and I didn't get the pop. I didn't see the pop up.
Missed what, man? Okay, so I think most of you guys did this with us on Thursday. But basically, quick recap for those who haven't done it. This guy does a corrupted blood plague. That's the main mechanic. Basically a bouncing damage that stacks up. Every time it hits you, you're going to take more and more damage from it. So what we're going to do is we are going to form 3 groups to bounce the debuff around. Let me just set up some markers here. And did we decide last time that we like it being like kind of on the sides of him? Instead of like 3 behind him?
I think the triangle kind of setup was the best way to do it that I saw from the videos.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and start setting up the groups here. But basically, guys, stay really, really clumped up on your marker. And then if your stacks start getting too high, just take a few steps out. And you guys just kind of need to monitor that on your own. Both boss mods now should have a little window that shows how many stacks the raid in general has. And then occasionally there's going to be an ad that pops up. I think we kind of figured out last time there's not really any prior warning for somebody to get out. Just kind of move away from the person that gets gested, I guess. And then we have to DPS down that ad. And I don't know if we can interrupt that cast or not, but that ad puts some serious strain on our healers. And then phase 2 is just going to drop down into a pool. We soak the swirly circles and dodge the blood missiles he sends out. Basically, we're probably going to tank him in the corner over by Star during phase 2. And I think what we kind of talked about in Discord was setting up kind of 3 sections of the floor for the groups to cover. Because last time it was chaos with the debuffs bouncing around all over the place. So we'll kind of do purple group, we'll kind of take this back section, and then green group move together and kind of take this middle section. And then star group is just going to stay where they are and kind of cover the swirlies in this close-up section. Does that make sense to everybody? So we're kind of splitting up the floor and we're keeping the groups together in phase 2 so that we kind of keep the debuffs separated.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Just setting up groups real quick. Okay, so each group should have a mix of melee and ranged DPS and a healer. Alos, we're going to have tank again and pick up the ad. And we'll kind of see how that goes with the DPS. It is kind of a gear check, probably going to be pretty tight, but for now, we just need to clean up our execution before we even think about it.
I think we've all gone up. a couple eye levels with the war fronts too. So
Yeah. Okay. So are there any questions before we give this a shot?
I need to know what group I'm in all the time because my raid frames kind of smush it all. So
Yeah,
it's hard to
same
tell
here.
which is group 1, 2, 3, 4, and stuff.
If you
Press O, hit click on raid.
If you press O and click on raid. These groups, guys, are just kind of a loose suggestion for the start, because we figured out that when he sends out the first wave of viruses, it's completely random. So that's why at the start we were getting multiples in certain groups. So for that first virus, if you have two in the same group, one person just needs to shift to a different group. All right?
Quick question. I'm sorry. Do you want to assign one person in each group to have a marker also, just so like you can more easily identify it?
I was about to ask that too.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. So here, give me just a hot sec, guys.
Yeah, no sweat.
The only problem is if those people have to move when the first debuff comes out, but we'll keep an eye on them. We'll see how it goes.
You still want to swap at 2, right?
Yes, absolutely. And so, Alice, just give us a couple seconds to out-threat you.
Well, I'm staying back with the other guys, right? And I'm
Yep.
okay.
Yep. And then pick up the ad.
Got it.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's give this a shot. I'm gonna pull him out, and then we're gonna spin him around so he's in the middle of all those markers.
One thing for the DPS is when the ad comes out, stop on the boss and kill the ad.
Like, if we don't burn that ASAP, it's a guaranteed wipe from heal absorbs. Alright, we have one in each group.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Alright, adds up. Taunt. Very cool. This is already looking much cleaner, guys.
You just 8 and 5.
I agree.
Just 8 and 4.
Looking real good so far, guys. Burn that ad. Alright, nicely done.
Just 8 and 5.
Phase change in about 5 seconds, guys. Get ready to separate from the boss.
Doc.
Green group to the back, purple to the middle. Doom, stay back with me. Star, you guys gotta move away from the tanks a little bit.
I'm gonna go to one.
Star group, we get some of those soaks. Nicely done, guys. Back to your groups.
We're gonna add.
Everybody on ad Alice, please.
Got another one coming in 5.
But just say it already.
We need to split up those viruses, guys. We got 2 in one group. Ivy, go to triangle.
Oh, please.
Just here or more.
Not? Alright, just stayed in 3, guys. Get ready for the ad.
Just here right.
This is going really well, guys. Stay focused. Just watch your stacks, please. Phase change coming up in 4 seconds. Ad coming out in 2. Alright, don't stay on top of them, guys. Give the tanks some space, please. Make sure you guys are soaking those circles. Star group, we got a couple in the back. Boss is up.
Put some heals on the GM button. Thank you.
Come on, please. Keep your stacks tight, guys. Keep it clean.
I'm kind of confused.
Me too.
You guys are doing great. Just make sure there's one in each stack. Ad coming out. Run the ad.
This contagion's gonna be rough.
Yep.
Try to top everybody off.
Can we get tranquility when this next one comes out?
No.
Alright, that's a white guy. Yeah. Oh, never mind, we're good, we're good. That was not a good time to bloodlust. We got a face change coming in. Alright, group separate, cover your spots. He's going in the middle. Alright, dude. Cannot get more stacks than you, bud, so try to dodge those. Crazy, try to keep away from the tanks a little bit.
We got one that's not going to get absorbed.
Alright, I got an ad on me.
Haunted.
That's the boss.
Alright, cool. Try and move a little bit to the side. You're taking serious hits, man.
Oh, please. Never mind.
I got him, I got him.
You got 2 healers down.
It's okay.
3 years now.
Just get him as low as we can, guys. This is a really good attempt.
Just everybody stack behind the boss.
Alright, good, might you guys. Okay, so clearly that was about 1,010% better than any of our other polls the other night.
Yeah, and it was the first one.
Yep, so that was really nicely done, guys. I think we only had one, maybe two ads pop up in any of those liquefy phases. So a couple of things I want to point out. Please do, unless you see a tank or a healer go down, please do save battle reses unless I call for them. Depending on the DPS, we might leave that person down or pick up a certain person. So please don't just spend those battle reses without me calling for them. And we also need to try and kind of save Bloodlust. I'm fine.
That was my fault. I fat fingered it. It wasn't on purpose.
Okay, yeah, no sweat. I'm fine with if we want to try doing it at a certain time or adjusting timing. But that was definitely not good with it. That transition.
Also, Star Group, for that first liquefy phase, I absorbed 2 of those circles because nobody was running to them.
Why is there a condom on my head? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, I was kind of confused about that because, like, I'm in group 1, but I have a star on my head. Instead of a star.
Can we reestablish group setup? I was very confused where I was supposed to be.
Same. I got confused.
Okay. I don't know why there's like a whole bunch more marks that I didn't put on people. I don't know what happened with that.
I'll swap them around for you.
Because I was on triangle for most of the fight, but I guess I was supposed to be on diamond.
And I was on star because I'm in group 1, and the notes say group 1 goes to star.
I did not change the group. That's my fault, guys.
Okay.
That was my question because I was like, oh, why is there a star? Why is there a diamond on my head? I'm not in that group.
Does anyone use LVY and know how to make it so the raid frames actually show the parties properly?
For LVI, the standard is it shows them horizontally. So the top row is the first group, the second row is the second group.
Okay.
You can change it in the settings however you want. You can have them vertical or horizontal.
No, that helps. That makes sense now. Okay. So I've used my mark, sort of, because she's the purple one.
Right.
Yeah. I got confused in the poll, and I looked down, like, from top to bottom, and I saw 2, and one of them was Amicus, and I'm like, well, I'm not supposed to go stand on him.
That said, being near Alos when he's tanking, like if I'm in a side group and he pulls in the middle, sometimes I can't stay with the group and DPS. Would it be better to put the melee with Alos?
No. My opinion is, as long as the 3 dots are bouncing separately, there's some leeway with the melee to move around. Because like that was a great attempt. That was the best we've done, and I don't think that swiping was because the dot was bouncing crazy. It was just
as long as you don't, like for melee DPS, you have a little bit of wiggle room. As long as you don't have the virus currently, you can step out for a few seconds and DPS the ad if you need to. You just got to make sure that you don't take another group's
At
virus.
one point, I had it, and I, like, what is it called? Flying Serpent kicked all the way over here, and it bounced to Mogoon all the way on the green triangle from where I am now.
Closest person. So
Okay.
someone.
If you're closest before you do a dash, then it'll still.
Like the only time you need to be, make sure you're really with your group is when that dot is falling off of you.
Okay. So I just made an addition to the note, guys. So group 1 purple is going to cover the area by the door. Group 2 is going to cover the area in the middle, and then group 3 star is going to cover the area where the boss is now. Don't get confused because sometimes he moves in phase 2. Group 3 is always going to be, the star group is going to be the one closest to the boss now. I'm just using that as shorthand.
So you said diamond goes where?
Door.
Door.
Gotcha.
Do you have your
can
note
take
up?
Moore's port if it's up, probably.
I am looking at the note, but I'm obviously. Oh, you just updated it. Just kidding.
So if you have your note open, it should update to what I just sent.
I'm sorry, what note is this?
I'll put some more info in Discord, but if you get Exorcist raid tools, I've got Cliff Notes.
Who said
for each fight.
that?
Okay, I didn't know
I'll
that.
message you the link.
It's all good. Yeah, I don't want to like require anybody to download it.
It's a very fantastic add-on. I like
It does help a lot.
Yeah.
I love the inspection part.
Thank you.
You can look at everyone's gear and like talents and stuff.
It's a little creepy, blood.
I just like looking at it, see what people use. It's cool.
Feel
Like
violated
your
right now.
window.
I can look at all your stats, the primary and secondary stats.
Okay, so that was definitely like our best attempt last week or Thursday was like 70%, and we got him down to about 25. So definitely 1,000 times better. And I think we're getting the mechanic. We just need to clean up a few things. Make sure that you guys are soaking those swirlies. Star group, it's a little tricky because obviously we definitely can't have the virus bounce to the tanks. So we kind of need you to give us a little bit of space, but we need to make sure that you guys are soaking those swirls.
Can I also reiterate watch your stacks? We had some that were pretty high before we really even got into phase 2.
Something I noticed being a marker, I stack on my marker and I'm going to get a lot of stacks because I'm supposed to be the designated marker guy and everybody stacks on me. So everybody's always closest to me. So I was trying to move away every once in a while.
I actually didn't end up with very many stacks, but that's probably because I was in the wrong group.
Well, also, if we're all just standing directly under the floating marker, we don't have to stack so much on the person if that person has it and has to move back.
Yeah, the person markers are mostly for phase 2, just to make sure we get all the puddles covered.
Yeah, that's just for you guys to know in case you forget where your group is going. But yeah, the floaty markers are the ultimate ones. Whatever group cluster you're standing in under the floaty markers, that's where you're going to go for phase 2. So diamond's going to door, triangle's going to the middle, star is staying in the boss area. All right. The only other thing is, Doomed, you and I just really got to be careful to dodge those blood missiles because he already does a ton of damage without the extra.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like 2 of my stacks.
Yeah, so you had the same stacks that I did if I had soaked the.
Yeah, see, I 2 of them came from soaking, and then I got hit by 1 blood bolt.
Yep.
So question: when a tank does the circle thing, do they get a stack?
Yes. Everyone
shit.
does.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys, move on up. Here we go. Let me just pull them and turn them around again.